said, find you somebody. A lot of people feel like it ain't nobody. DM me, call me. If you feel like you have nobody, call me. DM me.
Yeah, all of us. And one thing I want to encourage people, and sometimes I have to check myself. Sometimes when you call people, I know we be because I know when I talk to my girlfriends, I'm like really excited. Hey girl, ready to talk about whatever that don't happen or whatever. But then sometimes I have to pace myself and stop and like, but how are you doing? How you doing? How you feeling?
Mm-hmm.
How's everything? You know, how's everything going in your life? Ugh, in the room.
You probably still got time on it though.
Yeah.
iPhone's good. We'll wait till it pop up again. It's gonna give a second message if it get even lower.
So,
but yeah.
Yeah. So just be mindful, and kindness go a long way. Kindness go a long way. Now, it's some people that have said some things to me, and I'm just like, oh, Lord. And I'm just like, you know what? Sometimes you have to reword a thing. And a lot of this takes growth. When I was younger, I used to think things were so clear cut. Like, nah, if you did that, that's that. And that's what it was. But now, being older,
going through it,
being maturity, I realized some things are just not clear cut. It's some background to some things. And sometimes the way people approach things, it frustrates you. But you have to pull it back and just try to be understanding, because there's a process and they're going through something, and sometimes I find myself not able to find words to things, so you have to allow people the opportunity to process it. And I'll tell people all the time, you don't want to talk about, I don't want to talk. Okay. All right. Well, when you're ready,
I'm here.
Okay?
Yeah. So, mental health, very important. It's not just for a group of people, certain people, a certain race. Mental health is important to everybody.
A human being.
Every human being. You could be orange, purple, green. Everybody. Male or female. Okay. What's our next one?
So we're going to pause. Okay. So our next topic is, how important is sex in the marriage relationship? And is sex a deal breaker? Okay.
Skittles.
Big Skittles, take the lead on this one.
Why me?
Skittles.
I feel like it is a big part of the relationship. But, I mean, like, there's so much toys and games and mouths and stuff, you know, like...
Mouths?
Yeah. Like, if the thing don't work, or the thing ain't...
okay.
You know? There's other things you can do to spice it up and whatnot.
Yeah.
You can be pleased, I feel like, some type of
So
way.
you talking about regards to bad sex. Like horrible sex. They not just good and bad.
Because not everyone's good.
That's true. So you said you might be cool if they good in other places.
Yeah, like
other
you gotta work together to find out what each other, you know?
Yeah, that's true. So
but
what about if it's none?
What you mean?
Like
Carmelo Johnson. Heck yeah. Sex play a big part in a relationship.
I'll wait till she get through to answer mine. But what about if it's no sex?
I don't understand.
If they don't really like having sex.
Like, you're in a relationship, but y'all have sex every 6 weeks or every quarter or something like that.
She said, ooh. What? Is that a deal breaker for you?
Well, you better hold this toy for me or something. Like, man.
So you saying you could work with that too?
Tell the truth and share it down.
This is the raw spill, so
Tell the truth, cause
spell it.
don't have me tell the truth for you.
That's why affairs happen. That's why baby daddies and stuff don't go away. Because of stuff like that. I'm just saying. But, you have to, that's a part of the relationship, being intimate. Not even just sex, but like holding hands, being close, and stuff like that. That is important. You have to feel wanted. If you don't want me, like,
and
what
that's
are we
big
doing here?
with women. We love, we could be together for 8 years. I still want my man to make me feel wanted. That you think about me. I'm on your mind. You still look at me the same way. If that's not happening, that is how affairs, and this is for marriages or relationships. Affairs, cheaterization.
You gotta keep it spicy. You gotta keep it spicy. Get you a helping hand. Get you a wig. A Raggedy Ann wig, even. People into stuff like that.
Me personally, as Carmela said, sex is a big part with me because I'm, a sexual person. But, sex can definitely be a deal breaker for me in a relationship. No lie, I'm sorry. Now, if we had, I would not lie and say I would not tell you or try to work with you, but it's a time limit, and I need to see some progressing. And
because people have bad days.
You get better.
Bad days,
but I could be like, well, this is not good because I had some the wasn't that good, but man, the head, I could definitely work with you and do other stuff. You still make me feel wanted. You take care of me. You do whatever. So it's a big part to me. Like that definitely can be a deal breaker for me. Seriously. Now, does that give like a time limit? Like, let's say if we were going off real good, and let's say we've been together now 20, 30 years, then maybe that's understandable. But something fresh, young, like we are young and vibrant.
I don't care how many years we've been together.
I don't want to think about my grandparents who's still getting it on.
I'm talking about me and my other. It don't matter how many years we've been together. Like, man.
Ugh, I don't even want to think about my mom and them. I think our parents still. I'm still getting back crack now.
Oh my God! No, shut up with that subject or something, because let's move on. What is your answer? We're moving on from her because she's talking about some crazy stuff.
I don't think about it. I'm trying to get it out of my head. But for real, for my part, I'm high, but so yeah. You gotta come on for me. It can definitely be a deal breaker for me. Definitely.
For me.
And you're married, huh? So.
And what that mean?
Nah.
Come on. Don't.
Soon as we hit the jump.
First of all,
I sure didn't go no, did you get home okay text or nothing. I'm just saying.
She irritated.
First of all,
we didn't give a if I got home that night.
First of all, let me say this. You out of order. Secondly, you in my business.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Now, for me, I feel like communication is the key. So sometimes sex is sex to me, it is a physical act, but it's connected by the mental.
Mm-hmm.
The mental affects the sexual act.
Come on, teacher. TikTok.
It is. Man.
No, it is.
You give me a minute, I'm gonna break this thing down.
She breaking it down for y'all.
So your mental really plays the role in sex. Whether it how you think, that's how it's gonna play out. So whereas if your mindset and y'all have a certain mindset, mediocre sex can turn into awesome sex.
If the vibe is there,
If the
you're
vibe-
right. Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all really into
Yeah.
each other. It
Yeah.
might not be good, but
Yeah.
it's good.
Like
Yeah.
that episode of Friends when they made that baby, they was like, yeah, we look good, yeah, and then they was watching, it looked like the worst thing ever, but they made them a beautiful baby.
Yeah.
And your mental plays a role in that whole thing. Like even leading up to the physical, you have to have like this mental game of, it's not even, I don't want to call it a game, but it starts off with, well, I guess foreplay. Foreplay can range from intimate conversations, holding hands, hugs, smooches, and then, then it boils them down into, okay, now I want you. Okay, well, I want you too. Well, what's up? Then it goes, y'all do whatever. So the mental plays, to me, a big part in that. So now, with you knowing that the mental plays a big part in sex or whatever, so if you see that the issue of sex is going down, then maybe it's a conversation that needs to happen. Because sometimes your stress level affects your sexual appetite, and it's not that your partner don't want to engage in that thing with you. It's just whatever they dealing with in their mental, it's just bothering them so much. It's just like
it's not even contracting down there.
Right. It's like I don't even want to be bothered. Sometimes that just being quiet and just holding them, or that meal. Having, hey, I made this, like, it is it's so intricate, and you used to be married, so you know these things. It's just so many factors into this thing, sex. Like, sex to me, it's people think sex is something like just, oh, this is something just so separate, but it's not. It's entwined in that thing. Like, you can't separate it out of them. There, it's not something that can separate. It's connected, all connected.
Right, like you were saying, even with mental, because I have heard a lot of women say that they couldn't get there, and they have had, different partners, and they just said nobody has got them there. But I've learned that is a mental part too. It is. It's mental. If your mind is really in it, and like she said, if y'all really feeling each other on the same thing, then it can happen. I don't well, I'm not going to say that because sometimes it do depend on the man. It definitely does.
You gotta have a Super Mario.
It definitely does.
Yeah,
But still in all, it's still a mental thing, even for the male. It's a mental thing for them to get where. That's why you be hearing them be like, I don't want to do this, so I'm finna think about the United States red flag. They got to think of something stupid so, they can calm themselves down. Because they mental be in it so much, they gonna be took off too fast, and then that's another red flag. And then that's another red flag. Like, okay, if it's horrible and you do fast, like, could you take that?
No.
It's like, you know what?
I can only have so much disappointment because you're gonna disappoint me in some other ways.
Exactly.
But at least
something
at
got
least
to be
serve one purpose. At least serve one purpose.
Now, I'm going to say this. Now, when you having these issues with your significant other, are you voicing those or are you just faking
I'm
it?
I'm very vocal.
Are you faking it? Are you letting them go on thinking they good when they know they're bad?
I don't have a significant other.
But you didn't answer the question.
Would you let them know, or are you faking it till you make it?
I don't know if I can answer this.
Oh, you can answer it.
I'm nice.
No, that's not being nice.
What you right? What does she mean when she say she nice? What you mean?
So
You don't say nothing?
She don't say nothing.
At first.
Until she get mad.
I think we all probably do that. I think all women probably do that. Yeah, you little weak. Little quicker.
No, that's when I really be like, if I tried to speak to you about it, and it didn't go nowhere great, the next time we talk about it, you upset me.
So that's when you say something when you get upset.
No, like I will try and talk about it. I gotta see how it is.
So you said you would give them a
like,
few tries.
Yeah.
And then if it haven't got nowhere, then you will probably say something.
Yeah.
What about you, Kiana?
I'm telling them the first time.
I'm with her.
Ain't no sense of us wasting our time.
I didn't read.
You right, because I went to see somebody
it was so horrible. I told the story.
What you doing thinking of a reason to leave?
No, I ain't thinking. I told the story on TikTok, and baby, when I say I left, it was like somebody was chasing me. I left. No, for real. I lied like I was sick, and I left.
Women known for doing that. Want to put your business out about your sex game soon as y'all get into it.
Right.
No. I'm just saying. I'm not telling everybody. I'm telling you directly about it, sir.
Right, when we do get mad, I think that's you saying.
I don't go and tell the world. The world don't give a fuck about you and that little thing. But
I'm
I'm gonna tell you the facts.
Women have did it, and I just sat up there and been with him and did all of this, and his dick little, and woo, I be like, oh.
Wow.
But me personally, I'm telling the first fight out. Like I done left. He paid for a nice hotel, nice room, nice area where I was at. We was nice. And and I was like, oh, it's so hot. I gotta go. Like, yeah, at least study trying. Just everything was just disgusting. Like everything, like, and he was already intoxicated. He thought it was one good time. The elevator, like, get me out of here. And what is the most funny part is that night when he realized I was gone, he was texting like, shaking my MF hand. I'm so pissed. And then, like, that next day, that next day, I seen a text and he was like, oh, cause of I was like, so you know.
You know
you watching.
Why? I don't care. I can say his name, but why are you out here like this?
He know he giving out the whackness.
So it's like
he knew he was whack. He's a serial whack artist.
And it's like, why are you out here? Like, he didn't deserve to be outside. Like, or just don't holler at women. Just, focus on your bag. Get your money. That's how I feel. Is that bad? If you don't get it, just don't try to do that. Like, I don't know. Some women might take anything. You got a lot of desperate women out here. That ain't me. So it's a no for me. It's enough for me.
Well,
It's enough.
I am not single. I am married.
So her back getting cracked every night now.
Now, come on.
Boom, boom, boom.
Now, come on.
She digressed. That's their
I
face.
digress. The marriage bed is undefiled. That's all I have to say.
Period. Definitely is. So we're moving on to next.
We're gonna take a pause.
What's the pause?
Me to check in with my followers. I have a follower now. You bitches can call me Kevin Bacon.
You should have went live on your TikTok, did.
So yeah, the pause is when you hear me say taking a pause, that's me because when I edit this, it's easier to edit when I'm not pause.
Oh, okay.
But don't take the pauses out. I like them.
Shut up. Lord help the children. So our next topic is we've been kind of getting some deep. We've been in this kind of like a little deep episode. So now maybe something a little bit. This is still a needed topic, but I think it's a little bit more light. So the next topic is savings. What do you have in your wallet?
Hoes.